Bang Bang Niner Gang. Bang Bang Niner Gang. Niner Gang. What is good? This is your boy Coach D'Lo, and this is Live and Direct. And this episode is a special episode as this is Super Bowl week. And guess who's in the Super Bowl? You guessed it. My squad, the San Francisco 49ers, making their ninth franchise appearance, and hoping to finally bring home that sixth Lombardi trophy after losing the last two Super Bowls, one with my boy Kaepernick and one with Jimmy Garoppolo as the starting quarterback. But this year, we got Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy, running the bus and getting this thing going. I want to speak on the Niners, Patrick Willis, Brock Purdy, the Super Bowl matchup coming up against the Kansas City Chiefs. And I'm excited, man. This is round two. This is the best way for us to get our revenge. Playing against a team that beat us a couple years ago. I remember a quote from George Kittle at the end of that game. He was mic'd up, and he's standing on the sideline, and he said, "I will be back. I will be back with vengeance." And now the time is approaching with Super Bowl weekend coming up. Today is Thursday. The podcast gonna probably drop. I'm gonna try to get it out here by Friday or Saturday before the Super Bowl. The next episode will be a review on the Super Bowl. Hopefully, I'll be happily talking about our Super Bowl win, what went down, key plays, and all that other good stuff. And even if we take the L, which I don't think will happen, I will still come back to the next podcast and speak on what happened in the Super Bowl. So, first and foremost, big shout out to one of my favorite all-time 49ers, Patrick Willis, who was just inducted into the Hall of Fame. In honor of that, I got my Hall of Fame Joe Montana shirt on. My boy Patrick Willis is officially a Gold Coat member, and they cannot take that from him. After 7 stellar years with the organization and appearing in one Super Bowl, my guy has made the Hall of Fame after being snubbed last year. I want to say he is officially in the Hall of Fame. I'm super happy for him. He's a super humble guy, man. Straight out the South, man. Definitely a key hog in my semi-pro career. Me wearing number 49. He's part of the reason he rocked 49 back at Ole Miss. So when I first started playing, I wanted to be a middle linebacker and ball out just like P. Willis. So big shout out to Patrick Willis. Congratulations. You are well deserving of this honor, and I can't wait to see your Hall of Fame speech. Moving forward, like I said, it's round 2 against the Kansas City Chiefs. After us blowing a fourth quarter lead, I hate to say it, losing in the Super Bowl, in Super Bowl 56 down in Miami. We took the L. This year is going to be in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the Raiders Stadium, where we're looking to win the first championship in that beautiful new arena. And hopefully we can get it done this week. So here on this podcast, we're going to speak on Brock Purdy. Like I said, I just shout out Patrick Willis, and we're going to do a Super Bowl review and a prediction of who I think is going to win the game and why. So buckle your seatbelts and let's get this thing going. First and foremost, Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant himself, has come from the bottomest of the bottom and has defeated all odds so far. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm big pro-black. I wanted Trey Lance to be the guy. He has all the attributes you want in a starting quarterback. 6'5", big arm, could run. He has the talent, but he was young as far as his play. He had only played 12 games in college. Prior to that, he only played, I want to say, his junior and senior year. So he was really raw. And unfortunately, he just didn't have the experience that we needed. So we went with Jimmy G and not allow him to start right away. And I feel like that was kind of the start of bad management in how we handled Trey Lance. Because to me, what they did with the Brock Purdy situation of trading Trey Lance and not having that kind of like cloud over the quarterback room, they got rid of Trey Lance, which I thought wasn't a necessary move in the beginning of the season. I said to friends, like, man, we don't gotta trade him. We don't gotta do nothing. Like, we can start Brock like it's good, but we ain't gotta trade him. But I feel like it was the right move because I do feel like they should have did that and went ahead and traded or cut Jimmy Garoppolo and gave him that time to be able to play, grow, and kind of become the quarterback that we needed him to be. Unfortunately, he got hurt in week 2 last season, missing the whole season. Then Jimmy G got hurt, which he's been doing. And Brock Purdy was able to come in, keep the ball rolling, and get us to the NFC Championship game last year, where unfortunately he gets hurt, second drive of the game, and it was a shit show from there on out. The backup quarterback came in, he got hurt. It was literally Christian McCaffrey throwing the ball by the end of that game. So that game was dead to right from jump with Brock Purdy getting that elbow injury early on in the game. So last year we lose the NFC Championship game. Eagles going to the Super Bowl. They lose to Kansas City. Now Kansas City is back in the Super Bowl again, looking to do a repeat, which is one of the hardest things to do in this league. And we're looking to stop that. We're looking to go ahead and stop the reigning champs and get our revenge. The Super Bowl, when we lost to them a couple years ago, we had the game in hand. We got the late pick in the third. We're playing great ball. And it was like we ran out of gas or something. The defense started giving up points. Jimmy Garoppolo started throwing the ball with his eyes closed. He missed a wide open Emmanuel Samuel, his last name was Emmanuel. I can't think of his name right now, but our number one wide receiver at the time, he missed him wide open for a go-ahead touchdown, which sealed the loss for us in that game. And so here we are now with Mr. Irrelevant, who's been everything but that. He's been very relevant to what's been going on this season. And all my reservations are now officially gone. Whether he wins the Super Bowl or not, I believe Brock Purdy can run this system efficiently and get us to the promised land. I believe he's good enough for us to win the Super Bowl. And I look forward to this game coming up on Sunday. It's been a long time coming, man. Like, we always shit on the Cowboys for not winning the Super Bowl in almost, 30 years. But the reality is they won the Super Bowl more recent than us because we won in 94 and then they won in 95. And then we both haven't won a Super Bowl since then. The difference is we've been still competing in Super Bowls and in the hunt for Super Bowls while they haven't been able to do much of anything. But that's neither here or there. It's not about the Cowboys. It's about the 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs getting ready to match up. I want to start by talking about Brock Purdy a little more, talk about his story. Not really his story, but just, how he came about. Like I said, he came in after both our starting quarterback and Jimmy Garoppolo went out. He came in, I want to say week 13 against Miami was his first start. And he just never really looked back, man. He took the reign, he took the best of his opportunity, and he's been running with it. And I really feel like he has been a key hog in us being able to be where we are today. Getting ready to play for our 9th Super Bowl and trying to win our 6th. So we went from 5-0 in Super Bowls to losing the last, 4-0 Super Bowls, 5-0 Super Bowls, losing the last 2. Whatever the case is. We lost the last 2 Super Bowls, and now it's time for us to finally get that win. Unfortunately for me, when we won our last Super Bowl with Steve Young, I was young. I was like, 94, so I was like 8, 9. I wasn't able to really enjoy it. I don't remember it. All I know is heartbreak. All I know is 3 freaking passes to Crabtree to end the game when we could have ran the ball with Kaepernick or Frank Gore at least one more time. We had a timeout. Like, what are we doing? All I know is Jimmy Garoppolo missing that last pass and Richard Sherman getting burnt for that touchdown, and the defense just literally just gassing out on us. That Super Bowl we had in hand, it was 20-10 with like 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and they went on like a 12 to 17 point run and beat us 31-20. Like, come on, so all I know is heartbreak, and I'm just ready for us to finally win. I'm ready to celebrate as a 35-year-old man, to be able to go to the parade, be able to enjoy it, be able to talk about it to my friends, brag about it to the other fan bases who's rooting against us. I'm looking forward to being able to enjoy a Super Bowl win, and hopefully we can get it done. I think we have all the pieces we need in order to do so, with 9 total All-Pros, including Brock Purdy making a Pro Bowl. It was 9 total All-Pros, 7 Pro Bowlers, including Brock Purdy. And it's really us against us, man. Like, we are good enough to beat this team. Now, will we get it done? That has yet to be seen. We have not started out fast these last 2 playoff games. So hopefully we end that this week. We cannot start slow in this ball game. Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes is too good for us to get them chances and let them go up 10-0, 14-0. We cannot have that. So I'm looking forward to them playing with their hair on fire and really looking to make up for the loss that we took in the Super Bowl a couple years back. I think the keys to the game, I will have to say, is the run game. I want to see Christian McCaffrey get at least 20 touches. I don't care how he get them. He needs 20 touches. I want to see Deebo Samuel get at least 10 touches. I don't care how you give it to him. He need at least 10 touches. The key is to keep Patrick Mahomes off the field. Because Mahomes, boy, he don't give up. He don't have no quit in him. He not scared of nothing. He going to do whatever it takes to win the game. I do not want this to come down to the Chiefs with the ball last and them having a chance to win the game or tie the game. I want us to be able to have the ball, have the game in hand, and even better, be able to end the game with the ball in our hands in victory formation, taking that knee and celebrating with confetti, winning this Super Bowl. But we got a tall task in hand, and I'm gonna say a dope quote. I feel like that Steve Young said. He said, "Super Bowls aren't won. Super Bowls are taken out of bloody hands." Like, that's how serious this is. This is the Super Bowl. You gotta take it. You gotta want it. You gotta want it more than the other team. That means you gotta play with effort. Every play from set height to the whistle, not taking no plays off and really giving it your all. Because the reality is, it's not guaranteed you get back to these games. It's not guaranteed that your team is going to be able to stay the course and continue to go to Super Bowls. You're not going to have a lot of opportunities, So when you get there, you got to be able to finish off the job and get the win. We already tasted defeat. We already know how that sucks. We know how that feels. Now it's time for us to know how it feels to be victorious on the biggest stage in the biggest game of these guys' career. So I'm really hoping that they're able to ignore all the distractions all the media basically saying the defense of the Kansas City is just so good. Patrick Mahomes is just too good. You know, they just can't see a way that we get this win. Although Vegas has us favored by 2 points right now, a lot of people in the media, a lot of these networks are all believing that Kansas City is going to get it done. They're all scared to pick the Niners. They're all like, the notion is you don't go against Pat Mahomes. But the reality of it is, Pat Mahomes is 2-2 so far in the Super Bowl. He has lost. It's not like he ain't lost a couple Super Bowls. So he's not invincible, but he is damn good in the playoffs. You know, I'm not going to act like he does not do his thug thizzle while he's out here in these games, man. He's definitely their biggest threat, and I hope we're able to get that pressure. Steve Wilks, I need you to be in your bag. I need you to get creative. I need you to make adjustments. You can't just keep your same base defense out there and think that Pat Mahomes is not going to find the holes and find the creases in order to have some sort of success against our defense, who has not been playing that well so far. I'm not going to front like we're playing 49er football to our best capability right now. There's no reason that we were down to the Lions 24-7 at halftime. There's no reason that we should have let the Packers walk downfield and score in their first 2 possessions, and you know the game took a last minute drive for us to win it. We're far too good for these type of games. I'm proud of these guys for getting it done, because the reality of it is, when you're always, like, literally all of our wins have been blowouts. We ain't really had any type of adversity this season as far as and being able to win. Prior to that Packers game, the 49ers were 0-30 under Kyle Shanahan when down in late in the game. So for us to be able to get those wins and fight through these deficits, I feel like it's great. It was actually good for our team, because we might be down. Kansas City is not no slob, so we could be down in this game, and now I feel like we know we can come back. We know there's not a lead that we can't come back from, to where we should be able to hang our heads high, whether it's 14-0 or we're up 14-0. We just stay the course, play our game, and do what's needed to be able to come out this game victorious. As I said, the game is in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is lit right now. I remember watching the opening day media. The Niner faithful, Bang Bang Niner gang, y'all are out there and showing out. I'm so proud of y'all. Every time they talk to a Niner, they're getting cheers, and every time a Chief said anything, they're getting boos. So it was electric out there in Vegas. I wish I could be there to enjoy the festivities, but had to make the adult decision and, find something here in Sacramento to be able to enjoy the game. But for those who were able to make it out there in Las Vegas, enjoy yourself, enjoy the game, keep showing out for the 49ers, and be safe out there. We want to make it back, so enjoy yourselves, keep on showing out, keep on supporting the team, because they need it, So even though we ain't the home team, it's feeling like it's going to be a home game. It's feeling like it's going to be the home team vibe, which has been the situation everywhere we've gone all season. We've been known to be one of the better fan bases as far as traveling and taking over these stadiums. We call the Rams Stadium Levi South, because when we're there, all you see is a sea of red. All you see is Niner fans going crazy from jump to finish. So shout out to us, shout out to the faithful for staying down, going out to these games, spending our hard-earned money to support this team. Be great. So keep it up, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is exciting times. like I said, it's time for us to finally see a Super Bowl win. A lot of us have seen the 2 losses, and I feel like we deserve it as fans. The players deserve it. The 5 players that was in the Super Bowl lost deserve it. The guys that's been busting their ass all season deserve it. So do it for you. Let's get it done. I love this close knit team. I love how everybody cut for each other. Everybody rock with each other, and it just seems like if it's not this year, then what? Then when is it? Because we can't really get much better than this. Like, there's no real holes we need to fill. There's no yes, there's places we can upgrade. Yes, there's positions we could get better in, but it's not really much growth we can get from here. So while we got our guys, while we got the best left tackle in Trent Williams, while we got Kittle, while we got Debo and Ayuk and Christian McCaffrey, we got a lot of weapons on our offense. Let's finish the job and get it done. I feel like we have what it takes, man. It's just about us doing what we do, playing 49er football, and just dominating. We play smash mouth football, and we gotta play that for the next 60 minutes to end this season as the new NFL champs. So yeah, in case you don't know what I'm gonna pick, who I think is gonna win the Super Bowl, I think it's gonna be a 49er victory with the final score of I'll say 24-17. 49ers get it done. Jake Moody makes a field goal. He's been struggling this season. A lot of fans is not rocking with the rookie kicker. I'm one of them. I was there like, if he missed his field goal, we're going to be looking for a new one for the Super Bowl. He going to have to show up and show out. He going to have to do what he was drafted to do. He was a 3rd round draft pick or something. You don't usually pick kickers that high, so we need him to perform. We need him to make a kick or 2. Like I said, I want to see Christian touch the ball 20 times, period. I don't want to see Brock Purdy throw the ball more than 30 times. There's no need for it. He should be able to go somewhere I'll say 15 to 24 type of stat line, 250 plus yards, which he's been pretty much averaging throughout the whole playoffs. So I expect another 250-yard game at least. And yeah, man, I think if Brock Purdy can have a solid game and we stick to the run game, don't get outside of ourselves, there's no reason why we cannot come out this game victorious. They do have a great defense. They have one of the best quarterbacks in the league, hands down, Patrick Mahomes. So it's not going to be an easy task, but it is doable. Okay, these guys are not invincible. They are very good, but they're not invincible. So I hope with the combination of the faithful in the building, the grit that we gained from those first 2 playoff games, and the mindset of the guys that lost the last Super Bowl to, come out here, take this game serious, and get it done, okay? I want to see a 49er victory. A loss is unacceptable, which is another reason why I didn't want to go too far, because if I would have drove out to Vegas or rode out to Vegas with somebody, that would have been a long ride home. That would have been a long ride home. Even going to Frisco to watch it at a Super Bowl party or something, that's going to be a long ride in traffic of a bunch of sick Niner fans should we lose the game. So, don't let us down, you guys. Let's just get it done. Let's do what's needed in order to be successful and be great this season. So, yeah, man. Again, Super Bowl week. I'm going to be editing this video and getting it done for you guys no later than Saturday, to where hopefully you guys can watch it before the game. And then I will be coming back for my next pod. I will be speaking on what happened in the Super Bowl, the outcome, who won, giving kudos to who needs kudos, giving blame to who deserves blame, and just, giving my honest review on what happened in that football game. But as I start this off with, bang, bang, Niner gang. Let's get this done. Let's win this Super Bowl. This is Coach D-Lo, and you was just live and direct. Appreciate everybody who has taken the time to listen or watch this podcast on my YouTube channel. And I look forward to any comments, reviews. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, because I will, for real, be having more content and more podcasts coming soon. I'm finally trying to figure out my lane with this podcast stuff. I got a couple announcements I got to make, bring a couple of guests, and yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff in store for this year. A lot of stuff brewing in my head, so just stay tuned. Make sure you hit that bell to subscribe on my YouTube channel. Make sure you follow the Spotify page where you get the notifications whenever I post a new podcast. And just stay tuned. Stay ready. 2024 is going to be a big year. And it's going to be starting with this Super Bowl victory for the San Francisco 49ers. I need it. So, again, thank you guys all for listening. It's your boy Coach D-Lo, and I'm out.